This clip is sponsored by Med Travelers. If you're an SLP interested in travel therapy, visit medtravelers.com to get started. I think this is key for any setting, but this is, again, I felt like this was so critical for my time in early intervention, is being a good communicator. Because again, it's you and that family. So some of the things that I learned that I really had to own and take on as being the primary communicator were around appointments, scheduling, because I'm telling you, and I do not fault these. I get it because I've dropped the ball many times myself with my own family, but there would be times where it's like every Tuesday at 9 o'clock for 6 months, I have been there. And then, there'd be those times where I'd get there and nobody's home. And you think, I'm here every Tuesday at 9. I don't understand. We all have moments and lapses that it's like, oh, I forgot it was Tuesday. So what I started doing, which helped tremendously with no shows or cancels, was the morning of all my sessions, I would just send a text to each family. Let's say I was going to see 5 that day. Send a text. Hi, this is Jennifer. We have our session today at 9 o'clock. Please confirm that you'll be home and that's going to work for you. And I let them know that until I heard from them, I wasn't going to go out there. So they just knew, and then it just became part of the system, and that helped tremendously. But that's where I mean that, communicating, checking in, and I know sometimes it's so easy to get into that. Well, they should own part of this, and I get it. I'm all about accountability, but I just felt like if I took over that piece of the communication and making sure we were all on the same page about scheduling, it ultimately worked out in my favor because I didn't drive all the way somewhere just to have somebody not be home. It was also great as well because I would let them know additionally that when I sent that message, let me know if anybody's sick and that if I shouldn't come, because more than once I would show up and they'd say, oh yeah, they threw up this morning. It's like, I don't want to be here. So yeah, it was a nice opportunity for them to share anything that may be helpful for me to know before arriving or deciding I'm not going to arrive. So I also, again, don't assume that people are going to remember, because even though you've got it in your head, depending on what's going on in their life, it just may be something that completely slipped their mind. So communication is key.